Welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Papergoy.
And I'm Mr. Magazine.
I've got a hot take today, Mr. Magazine.
Really good for you.
I'm going to ask you first for your opinion, and then I'll give the right answer.
Okay.
What is the biggest problem with eBay?
Wow. Well, in my opinion, being a seller, I think they don't care too much about their sellers. Unless you're their bigwig sellers, the sports card sellers, the Rolex sellers, the watch sellers, the art sellers, the high-end sellers they care more about. And they're always pro buyer. They don't care much about the selling aspect of them. And they don't care if, you're selling with them or anywhere else. They don't care about keeping your business and so forth. That's my opinion.
And you're wrong.
And they have a lot of glitches, too.
Oh, okay. I'll agree with the glitches.
They have a lot of glitches.
I think the biggest problem with eBay, here comes the hot take,
Okay.
are the sellers.
Wow.
I recently bought an item, and my fault, I didn't look at the gentleman's shipping. He said he would ship out within 4 days. Now, I'm used to, and I think everybody at this point is used to things getting shipped out a day or two afterwards. 4 days, maybe 6 days afterwards, it hadn't been shipped out yet. And I looked and I go, he said 4 days, so all right. So I reached out to him and I said, we're beyond the time that you said you would ship things out.
Right.
It hasn't even been shipped yet. What's going on? It's supposed to be here today, potentially.
Right.
And you haven't even shipped it yet.
4 days is weird. I would say 5 days, because then you got a week. 5 business days is a week, basically. What's with the 4 days?
2 days later, I get a response from him. Oh, I'm out of the country and forgot to put that on. Do you want me to cancel? Well, in the meantime, he bought shipping, but he's out of the country.
Yeah.
Apparently to make eBay happy because it was showing up late.
Right, exactly.
But he also said, or you can cancel. So I responded back, yes, please cancel.
Yeah.
I said, and not for nothing, I understand you're out of the country. I understand you forgot to put that on. You're obviously checking messages. When you saw the sale come through, I said, I'm not telling you how to run your business, but when you saw the sale come through, that would have probably been the right time to reach out to me and say, just to let you know, I'm out of the country. I'm back in 1 week and I can ship it out then. Is that okay?
Right.
As opposed to waiting for me to reach out after 5 days.
Yep.
And he has not reached back out to me. I said, go ahead and cancel. You can say buyer requested cancel. He's not reached out. It's supposed to be here tomorrow.
Right.
It's not going to be here tomorrow.
No.
I then am going to put in, it never arrived.
Right.
And he's going to get upset. You could have canceled. It's
not your fault.
It's not on me to cancel.
Yep.
I don't know how to cancel as a buyer. I've never done it. I don't want to jump through those hoops.
Right.
I don't want the strike on my account as a buyer. You messed up. You can go and log into your eBay and you can click on that.
Sure.
But there is no site that I have had so many problems with buying things as eBay. And on our live show, many, many times I have said, I ordered this. This person didn't ship this out. This didn't ship out. I mentioned on a live show the time that I ordered the coffee pods and I got the drink, the actual liquid drink, and I had to return that.
Yeah.
I don't know what is going on with the sellers on eBay. I think there's a lot of drop shippers over there. I think they're picking things up from Walmart. They're picking things up from the warehouse clubs.
Was he a big seller, like high rating, high volume, or anything like that? Or?
Not overly, no.
Was it like a collectible you wanted, or a necessity, like supply?
Collectible, yeah. And he beat the other people's price by like $2 with shipping. So I went with the lowest.
Well, he should be great.
And he had enough positives and the like.
But he should be grateful that you're a seller on there, because mistakes happen. We have all made these mistakes as sellers, and you're probably a little more patient and nicer than John Q. buyer that I had that would just flip out on me and give me a negative right off the bat. So.
Well, here's the problem. If he did this to me, I'm going to keep coming back to eBay. John Q. buyer may not.
Right.
And that's where eBay, I think, has the long-term problem. A seller like that, a seller like the other person that, I had to sit there and put an item not received because they hadn't shipped it out actually they did ship it out, but it was caught somewhere in shipping, which I guess isn't their fault. I understand that.
Yeah.
But they shipped it out of Texas, And for like 1 week, it was just shuttling between 2 post offices in Texas. That's not their fault.
Yeah.
But me as a buyer, why? What happened?
Right.
I continue to buy on eBay. Maybe I'm an idiot, but I continue to buy on eBay.
Yeah.
But other people aren't going to do it. They're going to have a couple of bad experiences. I've had so many bad experiences buying on eBay. They're going to have 2 or 3, and they're going to go, I'm not going on this site. I'm going to go on Amazon. It's so much easier over on Amazon.
Sure. Yeah.
And I think that's eBay's biggest problem, are sellers. Now, how can you police it better? I know they try. I know they've got so many sellers that it makes it difficult. And mistakes do happen. I had a situation where on Amazon, an item of mine, I shipped it out late. Why? I left Thursday. I was all up to date on Thursday. Friday morning, an order came in from Wednesday afternoon. And as it came in, it was essentially late already.
Yeah.
Well, it hadn't been paid for when I left. It hadn't been paid for Friday morning. It was paid, mid-Friday morning it was paid for, and already in late status. There isn't anything you can do if you're out of town as a one-man band. There's literally nothing you can do about that because I didn't know it was selling. And even if I did know it was selling, I could pull the item, but I can't buy postage until it gets paid for.
Right.
That was a mistake. Was it my fault? No, but it's still a strike on my account. The buyer's still not going to be happy about it. I came back, I threw it in a priority envelope, shipped it out, lost money on the deal. Oh well, try to make the buyer happy. That's what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do in that case. Again, everything was beyond my control, but I want that buyer happy. It doesn't seem on eBay as though these people think that way.
Right.
And again, I've had more problems. So I think that it's the sellers on eBay that are causing a lot of the problems because I think it's scaring people away who aren't the hardcore people. Mr. Magazine will keep buying on eBay. I'll keep buying on eBay. But the casual person, they have 1 or 2 situations like I'm describing. Unless it's something super, super rare they can't get somewhere else, why are they going to come back to eBay and buy it?
Right.
Why would they?
Yeah.
Why go through all those headaches when I go on Amazon and honestly, I cannot think of a problem I've ever had with an Amazon order.
You don't have to worry about bidding and getting outbid too. You just buy it, boom, that's the price. You know what you're paying for. You know what you're getting. It is very smooth transaction.
But I don't think I've ever had a problem on Amazon. I've always gotten what I've
agree,
ordered quickly. eBay, 30% of the time I have a problem.
Crazy.
That
might be the norm though for everyone, honestly.
And
it's high, very high.
And that's not good.
No.
So do hit the like button if you could, and we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.